These are some Dinar Guru updates, starting off with Mark Z via PDK. They know how much money is in circulation. We are already figured into the equation for when the currency changes. They have figured in a reasonable rate for currency printed when they change the value. I have had way too many people involved in this tell me that the rates are set, rates are pre-negotiated, everything is all worked out to give you the maximum rates. I believe it. Pimpy says it appears the crowd might be getting a little bit bigger over there in Iraq as far as protesters are concerned. You've got a little battle royale going on between Saturn and Maliki. People ask me about our investment. What do you think it means? Pimpy's saying nothing is going to happen while this is going on. You have to have stability in the country. You have to have stability in the government. This is not a good situation. As long as this continues to go on, nothing is going to happen to the Iraqi dinar. Nader from the Mideast is saying, I hope the demonstrations and protests stops this week. I hope they don't come up, or I'm sorry, I hope they come up with a solution. Maliki has a big crowd who supports him. It can create a big civil war, and that's not good. I hope it doesn't happen. I don't think it's going to go there. 70% believe it will not happen. The other 30% of a chance that it could happen. Frank26, Kazemi has been using the new exchange rate, in my opinion, all year from the CBI. Kazemi had to tell the citizens that there is a new exchange rate to stop the protests. Militiaman article quote, Iraq signs a memorandum of understanding with the United Nations on the digital transformation project, unquote. Militiaman says the CBI is hooked up to at least 3 key links to entities within the GOI for communication. It looks like we are ready, set, go mode. I imagine that the go part would be simultaneously with the FX. We surely can see the writing on the wall now, in my opinion. Tivon, purchasing power for the citizens will come regardless of a new government or budget. Question, why do you think they have already completed the new salary scale? Tivon says, because the EFSL covers what? All contracts and procedures, not the GOI, not the budget, at least for this year. And Jeff is saying at the end of the day, Iraq cannot go international if the rate remains below zero. It is a reinstatement. That means to put it back to where it was in the $3 plus range. Iraq has to put the rate back that's comparable to the region. None of the other Eastern countries have a rate below zero. Some of the lowest rates in the Middle East are maybe down around where Saudi Arabia is, around a quarter, and that's the low side. Samson article quote, New York Times, oil prices may rise to $200 a barrel. New sanctions that the European Union and Britain have agreed to impose on Russia by the end of the year are likely to push up oil prices. Walking stick via Frank 26, an international float of the Iraqi dinar will not be less than on par with the USD. Why do I say that? Because I think 1200 is a bunch of baloney. It came from baloney. The IQD will never commence at a program rate of 1200. It can't happen. Frank 26, Iraq Boots on the Ground report, Firefly CBI talking about new platforms and new technology to connect internationally. The CBI governor met in France, meeting with the CB governor there. This will be part of the enhancement of the CBI's new technology going forth internationally around the world. Frank says, yes, France is launching the Iraqi dinar towards European theater, not at a program rate. This is very significant. And lastly, Mountain Goat article quote, a new parliamentary movement to restore the price of the dollar to its previous era, unquote. Mountain quote says, I do not believe for a second the CBI is going to restore the exchange rate back to the 2020 rate, but rather this kind of pressure will quicken the pace to reinstate the dinar and complete the project to delete the zeros. It is all good.